What's the crack? What's the bleeding story? How yous all doing? Hope everyone's well. You can see I have a legend in the room here beside me, Gracie. And if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe. Get hitting that button. Like our
Hit the
videos.
button, guys.
Exactly, yeah. So, Gracie, we've the enemy 1 and enemy 2 playing today. It's just we're just viewing yous. We're just having a look. We're having a look, seeing what the crack is, seeing what the story is. Are we going to get in the final? Are we not going to get in the final? Is Klopp running scared? What's the story? What do you think?
Oh, yeah, it's actually a nightmare with this COVID business. Personally, I don't agree with it. We've been hit with COVID. We've still had to play games. Not one of our games has been postponed. If half of your squad have got it, fair enough, you can't play. But it's what the academy's for at the end of the day. And it's come on, let's just play, get it over and done. But now I've seen that we're going to be playing 2 games in the space of 43 hours. So that's going to be tough as well. And it's not going to be easy at all. And it just makes it harder for us, really.
I'll tell you, I'll be honest, because I was working today and I didn't get into late and stuff like that. So I only had a look at seeing it on Twitter that's saying, yeah, the game is off. But I think what date is on this? 13th, is it, or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's around about the 13th, and then I know our one at the Emirates is on the 20th. So, it's not ideal. There's going to be 2 games, 43 hours. We're going to have to play our best teams because I think Mikel does want to win this cup. We haven't won it, and I think we need something for this season to be good. And I just want trophies. I really don't care what trophy it is. I just want to win a trophy, and I think we can do it. If we play against like we played against Man City, if we played like that against Liverpool, I reckon we could win. And obviously we'll have Gabriel and everyone, so it won't be massive problem. And the way we're playing at the moment, I can really see it a style, and it is looking like a good strong team right now. And as I said, go to Liverpool like we did against Man City, and I don't see why we can't win it, to be honest.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Spurs and Chelsea get on tonight. Either way, it's going to be good. Final, whoever's in it,
Definitely.
Liverpool or Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs, you know what I mean. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually excited. I started getting excited about this in our last game when we won the last game. I was there, lovely. Yeah, let's try and win it now. We're only 3 games away from winning the trophy. So I'd say, look, you're thereabouts now. You can see the finish line. Why not go for it? Would you settle for, say, winning this and 5th? Is it progress, or what are you thinking?
I mean, it's not ideal. Obviously, I want to finish 4th. Obviously, 4th isn't a trophy. I don't know why I want to finish 4th, but I think that will be a big step up for Arsenal. It's not so much of where it gets you, it's how far we've come to be able to get to 4th. And I think 4th, yeah, obviously it's not a trophy, and I would rather come 5th, get a trophy, and I think I could see a difference because the teams we have to beat to win this cup, it's not going to be easy. Going to Liverpool coming to us, it's not an easy game to win. And if we can win that, I don't see why we can't win the final. I think it will be one of our hardest tests, and I'm bagging on Chelsea to go through, if I'm being honest with you. You know what Tottenham are like in semi-finals and finals. They're not the best team. And if we were to go through, I would like Chelsea. We do beat them in finals on a basis.
Yeah.
Especially
But
in
you
the
know
FA
what?
Cup.
I'm look, I'm the opposite. I want Spurs in the final. I really do. Because you know what? Yeah, fuck it, go for it. You know what I mean? Go for it. That's the way I am. Can you imagine if we did win it? You know what I mean? Against them, the feeling would be really good. But there's the flip side. If we lose,
I think it's just too much pressure on our players, and it is gonna. If that was a North London derby, I would not be able to. I would be sitting. I wouldn't even be sitting. I would be standing and walking up and down my house the whole game, because there's no way I could cope with that. Because if we lost, never hear the end of it ever. That is it. We we would have handed Spurs their first trophy since God knows
This
how
is it.
long, 2008.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah,
I was
it's yeah.
3 when they won a trophy. I was 3.
Oh Jesus Christ! I remember
So
watching the bleeding team.
yeah, like I couldn't cope. So that's why I'm banking on Chelsea to win. I think they're the stronger side, but we'll find out. I mean, tonight, I think if one team gets a big lead tonight, I think that'll be like the be and end all. So that's what I think
Yeah.
on that. Hopefully, Chelsea, good side. Spurs, they're a decent side at the moment. So see what happens.
Well, I'll tell you, we'll just have we'll add this fella here and we'll have his thoughts as well. What's the story, man? You all right?
I'm good. I'm just still frustrated. The game's called off, man. I was going as well, but it is what it is, isn't it? How are you guys doing?
All good,
Good, thanks.
yeah. We're just sort of saying, who would you want if Arsenal get into the final?
Chelsea. I'm sorry, but the amount of stick I'm going to get at school if Tottenham beat us in the final.
Same.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
Social media as well. I have good friends that are Spurs fans. I couldn't hack it. If they were to beat us in the final, we wouldn't hear the end of it.
Yeah.
For years.
And, do you know what it is? I suppose for me, because I wouldn't I know a few Spurs fans, but they're at arm's length for me. You know what I mean? So I could sort of hide and pretend it didn't happen for a few weeks and get on with it. But yeah, I suppose for you guys, it'd be a nightmare.
No, I couldn't have that, man. I've got A levels already. I can't do
Same.
that.
I generally wouldn't go. I couldn't. Oh yeah, I could see it all happening right now in my head.
Tottenham in the final. I just have a feeling they beat us as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if we were to beat them, it'd probably be like the best thing ever as well. But no, I don't want Tottenham in the final. I'd rather lose to Chelsea in the final because it's standard to lose to Chelsea. I mean, I don't really care as much. We're not going to get as much stick. Like I said, if Tottenham beat us, we're never going to hear the end of it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I know. I understand. Did you see the Chelsea Liverpool game?
Yeah, no, that was a mad game. That was a great game. Like literally, the goals in that game were mad. Like for me, there was a few dodgy decisions. Certainly, I think it was Pulisic, wasn't it? You stamped on someone, or was it someone else? Oh, Mason Mount. I think it was Mount.
Yeah,
I mean, that was a bit dodgy. I don't know about the Mane one, but nah, that was a good game. It pretty much means that City are probably going to win the league now because they're going to run away with it.
Yeah, I think that was a big game for whichever one. If Liverpool wanted to make a run for the league, they needed to win. They had to beat Chelsea. Well, you have to give it to Chelsea. What a comeback! I could never see us doing that 2-0 down against a Liverpool team and coming back to draw the game 2-2. And could you see that at the Emirates ever happening?
I mean, it's happened. Yeah, things like this have happened, but it's questioning the integrity of our squad. Have they actually got what it takes? They all talk it, but if you can't walk it, there's no point.
This is the thing,
I would so much rather prefer Chelsea because at least with Chelsea, I know what I'm going to get. Spurs in a final, I don't know what I'm going to get. I'm going to be honest. I probably only watch Arsenal games. This is probably one of the first times I've sat here and intentionally watched a different game because all I care about is Arsenal. But I reckon this will be a good game. It can go either way, but I think Chelsea are the stronger team at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The McChronicle here. My family is all Chelsea, Spurs, and Man City fans. I'm like the only Arsenal fan. Laugh out loud, but I'm still here. Fair play to you, mate. That's tough, I'm the black sheep of my family as well. Everyone's respectable and good jobs and stuff like that, and I'm just a bit of a lunatic. But
I got Arsenal running through my family. I mean, my dad's not really into, but all my cousins, everyone around me basically supports Arsenal. So I didn't really have a choice. I could have, but I just had to support Arsenal.
I'm literally I was 2 weeks. I was literally the day born in the hospital, and my granddad put an Arsenal scarf in the hospital on the hospital bed. So it's just like tradition. It's like once that happens, it's over. You're not escaping this heartache.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. I'll tell you, geez, back in the 80s, like, my cousin, he just used to keep going around, Ian, right, like, and he had to just brain, like, getting it into me brain, and just kept on every time he came down to visit. He's supporting Arsenal, and I cracked, and I eventually did. A few good years, and now there's a lot of heartache,
Yeah.
And also as well, for people like, just join and stuff like that, get over to Josh, hit subscribe, check out his videos, and obviously the same as Gracie May as well. And look, thanks for everyone for joining in so far. If you have any questions to ask any of us or anything like that, drop them in the comments there. No problem at all. And if anyone wanted to join in or anything like that, we could have a quick, let's say, half time or something like that. We'll get one or two on if you wanted to. No pressure or anything like that. Big up Carl Rossi. What a legend. Del Boy, Gracie, Big Chop, Josh, class trio. Hope you are all well. Well, I'm good. Gracie May seems to be okay, and so is Josh. Cheers everyone for dropping by again. Lukaku's back in tonight. I'm just looking here. He's on the screen. He's looking ready to win back the fans. What do you think?
This guy, honestly, I thought he was gone. Like, I thought he was going to be done for after that. Very, very controversial of what he put out. But if he's feeling it, he's feeling it. So be interesting to see what happens with him. Now, I don't think they're going to do anything with him, to be honest.
Well, even look, come here. It's lining up nicely for them, like, to throw him into this game. You know what I mean? It's sort of, it's only the set, like, do you know what I mean? Like, rather than a big pressure game against Liverpool or something like that, you couldn't have dropped them in. Like, if it went wrong, fans would have went mad. So Josh, what do you think?
I mean, if it was an Arsenal player, I wouldn't be happy at all. I wouldn't even even if it was like someone like Saka who done that, I would literally. But I guess the thing is now, like, Chelsea fans, like, the apology didn't seem very genuine at all. So he has to start scoring goals now, otherwise Chelsea fans are gonna turn on him. I reckon he'll probably get a few boos when his name's called out. If he doesn't start performing, like, bagging in goals, then he's gonna get hounded out. Like, I don't blame the Chelsea fans either. Literally, like, I don't get why he done that. Things are going all right for him at Chelsea. Like, he was scoring a few goals, but then I don't know what it is. It's like there's no loyalty in football. And then it's frustrating because he's a £100 million player, and then he's that striker they needed, and then all of a sudden he comes out and says that. So, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
the way he done it. The way he done it was wrong.
Yeah, 100%. I just think that some of these footballers must live under a rock. You know what I mean? They just, seriously, wake up to life. You bleeding dopes. Like, half of them are clowns. I just don't get it. I don't get their attitude. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're only a human kicking a ball around the field. Can you go in and do work like everyone else or anything like that? No, I bleeding doubt it, because your fingers have probably ripped to shreds if you picked up a bleeding shovel or a hammer or something like that, to do a bit of work. But look, big up Jamino, by the way, our guy. He's shows support to everyone, every one of us. And same with Carl Rossi. Two boys, two real ones. Yeah. Chronicle as well. Yeah, I'll tell you, as I'm speaking now, it's 1:45 gone in the game. So I don't know if I'm up to date or behind.
I haven't got the game on. I don't know what I'm doing. I forgot to see the watch list.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry. We keep you updated here. We keep you updated.
No, I'm getting on now. I have to go.
Chelsea started strong.
Yeah, they actually do. Yeah, if Lukaku did what I'll start again. If Lukaku did that at Arsenal, he'd be made captain. Yeah, probably fucking would, mate. Yeah.
What minute are you?
Being not bad, mate.
I'm on 2:12.
Oh, I'm just a bit ahead. What are you on?
I'm getting it set up still.
All right, so McChronicle's the leader in the race here. He's ahead. He knows the story. And I'm just gonna jump in now. My old mate is here beside me now. He's after coming in. He's getting ready for action. I have to adjust the camera. There he is. Zach, say hello.
Hi.
You're
What are you
are
saying, Zach?
legends to him.
No, I'm not
Really?
a legend, but they got one.
Shout out to you. Oh, close.
Has Zach ever been to an Arsenal game?
Not yet, no, actually. Arsenal played in Dublin here a few seasons ago, but he was actually a bit too young, so I didn't bring him over.
Oh, okay.
And I obviously wanted to bring him over the last 2 years, but just with COVID and stuff like that, it's not worth the risk, is it? So no, it's just at the time, and we're dying to go over to see, because it's grand for us when we fly out from Dublin, go to Heathrow, and you're just straight in the tube. Then, it's actually handy, And I have a little tradition as well when I go to the games, just go cafe, have a pint, then go watch the match, and then have a few more.
It's pretty much the rundown of me, actually. We go to the cafe or get some food.
What cafe is that? It's beside the ground, isn't it? Is it the Arsenal Cafe or something? Is that what it's called?
I can't remember the name. It's on the corner, and then it looks out into the armory. Yeah.
I just go Eden's, man. Get chicken.
Oh dear,
I just go Eden's next to Finsbury Park before the game. Yeah. Oh, apparently someone scored. Chelsea scored.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Really?
Seen it there. Yeah. 1-0.
Oh, this is good. This is good. It's good.
Or
yeah.
Or own goal.
Still trying to get the game on.
Jesus Christ, they're all in the bleeding net. What's wrong with them? Oh, his hand, is it?
Own goal there. That was. See, the thing is,
I might have to head off for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you walk away. No problem at all.
No, because I think my dinner's ready in it. So.
Yeah. Walk away.
Don't know. Let me try and get the game up first. I don't know the password for this.
The thing is with Chelsea, they'll catch you just like that, on the line. It wasn't even a pass. You just caught it from his feet, and then I see why they were complaining, because he
what happened to his hand there or something?
I don't know the login for this. What is?
I don't know, but Lloris, he kneed him in the head, but the goal was already in. Ooh. Yeah, Chelsea will catch you out big time.
Josh, if that helps you there, are you streaming me?
Nah, because I'm trying to log into Sky, innit? Because I think we have Sky. But I don't know.
Sanchez had a nightmare. He gave the ball away to start the move, then conceded the OG. That's what happened.
Did you know? I think Chelsea would have scored there, to be fair, and regardless who's going in.
I'm gonna be back in 10 minutes, yeah?
Yeah, walk away, mate. No bother.
Let's see.
Buddy.
Tottenham are looking flat.
Will they wake up? Look, it's still early days, you know what I mean? It's still a long way to go. Only 6 minutes gone, 6:30. Big up Niall as well. Cheers, mate, for tuning in. And if you're not subscribed, Niall, check out Gracie May, and also check out Josh's as well. And to answer your question was, what's the bleeding story? What's the crack? What's the bleeding story?
It's
late earlier on.
We're all tired. All forget sometimes. I forget all the time. I think I change mine most videos. I literally just forget.
Yeah.
Every time.
Big up, why not? What's the crack, mate? Another real one. How are you doing?
Do you know what?
Yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks, Niall. Sorry, go ahead.
Chelsea tend to do a triangle sort of thing when they're defending. They'll take 3 players and they'll get on one of them, and it solves the issue so much quicker.
Yeah.
I really like that. Their squad's quality.
Do you have they have a lot of I'm thinking Carling. I keep calling it that. I'm thinking this cup, you know what I mean. It's they probably have enough to win it. You know what I mean. I would fear them in the final, because
Yeah.
like we're gonna have a sort of the younger boys out, when they have younger plus experienced players, I suppose.
But
Like, would you go?
We've
Sorry,
done
go
it.
ahead.
We've done it in the FA Cups. For some
Yeah,
reason we show up. So yeah, I definitely see like it'll be a good game. If it was Chelsea Arsenal in the final, it'd be a very good game. But
yeah,
we're not there yet. We've got to beat Liverpool.
yeah,
And Chelsea have
exactly.
got to
Yeah,
win.
well, that's it. They've a strong young team as well.
Yeah. End to end here right now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Spurs there. I think Doherty was coming in. No, it's fucking.
Yeah, it's interesting because I don't usually watch other teams, but it's always good to switch up
There, look.
sometimes.
There's another fan as well, Gracie. Look, another one. That's what I was saying as well, Carl. That's what I was looking for, mate. Gracie's to be. She's backing down. She doesn't want to see Spurs in the final.
I know we could do it, but there's always that doubt because it's a North London derby at the end of the day, and
Yeah.
it's a final. And yeah, Spurs
Well,
traditionally bottle it, but like, so
but
do
I'd
we
say,
sometimes.
in fairness, for the neutral, it'd be a great final. It'd be something else.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well done, mate. If anyone knows how to lose to Arsenal at Wembley, it's Tony Conte. Yeah, exactly.
Very
I like
true.
your style.
Oh, I was so annoyed that Conte went to Tottenham. I definitely think we
Oh,
could
it
have
was
got
good.
him.
You know what I mean? I'm sickening because see that's the thing. When it was all sort of in the summertime, sort of around that period, I was there. No, there's no way he'd come to Arsenal. But it just shows you money.
Money
What it can do.
talks.
Like I can see at the end of the season, I can see Harry Kane moving to City, or I'd say City might go for him. If Chelsea got rid of Lukaku, which I don't think there'd be many suitors for, they could certainly. Chelsea could go for him as well, and like that, money talks.
Definitely.
But you're watching Rich Sports 15 tonight, 10 May. It's the draw for the quiz tonight. Yeah, I'll be tuning into that 100%. I'll chat to you over there as well, Niall.
Yeah, shout to Niall who just subbed to me, so thank you.
Yeah, big up. All the support is really welcome. Thanks, guys. Fair play to you all. And even just tune into Gracie's videos, my videos, Josh's, it's really, really, really does help. There's my man. What's the story? How you doing, mate? You all good? Are we all following each other from channel to channel? Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll just give you another. I'm 10 minutes 55 seconds. That's where I am. Am I far ahead of you? Am I behind you?
I'm 10 seconds behind you, so it's all good.
Right. Okay. Yeah. We're not too bad. I won't be jumping up and down anyway if any of the teams score. You'd know all about it if Arsenal. That's why I can't do any Arsenal watch-alongs, because I bleed and ruin it for everyone.
Yeah, same. The thing is, in Arsenal though, it's just like I don't sit down, so I wouldn't be able to do a watch along.
So you wouldn't even be on the screen; you'd be up pacing up and down the room.
Exactly.
We'd only hear footsteps.
Yeah.
Shane, the Liverpool game is called off. Alisson Firmino will be back. From COVID, and if it's postponed again, Salah Mane will most likely be back. Yeah, 100% right, man. And it's just whatever Klopp says he's getting, isn't it? It's so annoying. The media just love him. So obviously Sky probably picked up the phone to the FA and just goes, do you know what? Call that game off. We want this and we want, fucking does me head in. Really does. Well, look, people say that about us as well, you know what I mean? And other fans that are here that don't support Arsenal, probably think Arsenal do get favours as well. And they do, I'm not going to say they don't, But yeah, I just think the champions, they always sort of get a helping hand. United had it for years with Fergie time and stuff like that. The referees were afraid to give anything against them, It was very frustrating. All good here, Dale, mate. Having a little manwich. Big up, Dale and Gracie, mate. Hope Liberal does. We are. Yeah. We are the rats. Get up.
Oh.
Dale, what's your thoughts on the whole Liverpool and Arsenal situation and the whole jumping the gun by blaming in another for the game being off due. Now, yeah, I suppose we just covered on that a small bit, but Gracie, can you sort of like, I'm not like, because I work and I'm so bleeding busy during the day and I don't get time to sort of have a look at the news, but what was Arsenal's take on it, Gracie? Can you sort of fill us in with that, or do you know? Or
Yeah, it was a very vague response sent out on Twitter onto the Arsenal website. Basically just saying that it's unfortunate and when the games will be played, etc. And that was pretty much it. We've been given like zero information whatsoever, but it does put Arsenal in a very unfortunate and kind of unfair position, as we're going to be playing 2 games in 43 hours, and that's one hell of a recovery time. And yeah, it's going to be a big test for us, I think. But what I don't get is how they've managed it, because we had to play without our manager. We've played with players out, and it's just convenient that Klopp's out of the semi-final. He wouldn't be back, and like Allison and stuff are back. But we've dealt with that. We've had to play our youth academy, and the academy is another backup plan. It's what it's for. I don't know how they've done it, but it is what it is, and we just got to move on, and we just got to accept it. But that 43 hours is going to be a very long one for our players, for sure.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, like, you know, like what's Liverpool? When are they playing their match after that?
Not for a few days, I don't think.
Yeah, so it does me head in about that. Well, like, the only thing I will say is, at least, like, I'd rather. I hate the whole fact of that it's a 2-leg semi-final. It's a cup competition. It should be just over 1 leg, and that's it. Simple as, you know. And that's like, it's always a good game over 2 legs. Like, you know, I'm just not into it. Like, you know what I mean? The other team knows what they have to do, and yeah, it can be exciting the second leg, but I just think it's better crack for the viewing fans that it's 1 leg and it's all or nothing. You know. Yeah, it's real annoying.
Yeah, so they have a 3-day break, Liverpool, from us to Crystal Palace, but we don't. So we have them on the 13th and the 20th.
So there you go.
We've got a game after that.
There you go. Niall, Del, you heard of Man United channel called Devils United? I have, and I'm subscribed to them, mate. Yeah, they're actually very good. I've seen a few of their videos. Yeah, I think they're good, really do, and I wouldn't mind doing anything with them or any other channel or anything. I've no problem going on anyone's channel, talking shite, not facts, not like Gracie May, true facts.
But on Sunday we have Nottingham Forest, and then we got Liverpool on the 13th. Then we have Tottenham on the 16th, and then we've got Liverpool on the 20th again. Then we've got Burnley 3 days after that.
Oh, like, so, and I'm talking to the people in the chat as well, right? So, like, for the Liverpool game, it's the 13th, and then 3 days later we have Spurs, the North London derby. So obviously you have to play 1 or 2 of the first team's players are going to play in the Liverpool game. Mm-hmm. Who would you play? Like, what few players would you play in that game?
I wouldn't play Saka. I would play Pepe. I would play Ramsdale for 100%. Like, I don't want Leno. Even though I think Leno will probably play because it's a cup game. But I would play Pepe, Lacazette, and Martinelli.
Would you rip the injury?
You know, yeah. It's tough though, because like without Martinelli at the moment, we're a bit flat. Like, I've seen when he comes off, it's just like but then you got to argue: do you play Smith Rowe and go with that, or do you play Odegaard? Personally, I'll play Smith Rowe and then save Odegaard.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just looking here. Sorry, I'm just going to skip a comment there.
Oh, he is. Yes.
Yeah,
right.
I keep forgetting about that as well.
Oh,
we're lucky.
We forget about it.
Yeah, well, we're lucky. Like, then you're going to have to play Smith Rowe. But I was going to say anyway that I would play Smith Rowe. You just see me moving like that. I'm just looking at the TV here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I would play Smith Rowe. I definitely would. I'd probably. Well, you have to play. Yeah, like if Maitland-Niles was here, he definitely would have started. 100%.
Definitely.
What about
Maybe.
everyone else?
Yeah, go on.
No, I was just going to say, anyone else in the comments drop in. Who would you not play? Who do we definitely not play? And I think you hit the nail on the head there. Saka definitely shouldn't be playing. He's played a lot now so far this season. The only thing I fear about Martinelli, I don't want him playing, is because, like, I think he will blow Spurs apart. He will be well up for that game. I want him on bubble wrapped that week. I don't want him fucking lifting a finger. If he has a girlfriend or whoever he has, make him cups of tea, put his feet up, let him relax, because we need him ready. We need him ready big time, because I just think that I'm going to go with him as a goal scorer. I think he'll be very important if we're going to win the game,
Definitely.
Yeah, and just Niall here, Maisie's amazing, mate. She knows her football inside out. I'll tell you, she actually does, because I was looking at the guy, I can't think the guy's name, John, the Newcastle fan. Very good show as well. I was watching his show, and Maisie was on that as well. She was talking very good, I must say, and I subscribed to her then after that, and I checked a few of her videos out as well last night. So yeah, big up to her. And she's a deadly accent as well. I think she's obviously from Manchester as well. And she, all right. I'm not even going to do the accent. About the club. Chelsea moving the ball well through midfield. 100%, man. 100%. They really are. Kept it in goal as well. I just don't like that chap. Remember what he done to Sarri in the final? I just don't like that. Yeah. Well, look, there you go. Chelsea dropped him, and he hasn't been seen since. Like, the odd appearance here and there, really, hasn't he?
Yeah. Chelsea are just dominating the ball. They're literally walking through their midfield, but then Tottenham are getting them on the counter, but they're closing them down quick. So Chelsea are definitely on top right now.
I'm getting this fella in here. Zach, what do you think? What's going on?
What?
Tell me what's happening. He's looking at the game here as we're watching it.
Yeah.
Well, who would you not play? So I'm going to ask Zach the question then. So we have Liverpool on the 13th of January. And
we're going to lose.
Are we? Yeah. Well, it's in the Carling Cup, so they won't have their full team out. He's definitely Arteta out, this fella.
Yeah.
He's always saying it, he wants a world-class manager. But that's why when I just said Liverpool there, he says, we're going to lose. But what player do you think needs a rest? Would you rest Saka and Martinelli? Because we have Spurs then 3 days later.
I will probably... I'll probably rest. Let probably Martinelli rest. Or I'll probably play Martinelli. Because, Liverpool's probably better than Spurs.
Yeah, well, it's... Yeah. So, Saka is just... I'm just putting words in his mouth, but he wants us to win a cup. Do you know what I mean? He just wants us to, he's been starved of silverware, the same as yourself, Gracie, you know what I mean? And it's just to lift a cup would be great, for all the fans,
Yeah, definitely. Your time will come.
Yeah,
and it's great when it does, trust me.
Yeah, great. Like, what was your favourite of the FA Cups that we won?
Probably one of... There was one. It was when Arteta was playing. I think I got the scarf. Let me see. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll see what year it was.
Yeah, and do you know what? We were just sort of saying there that Chelsea look really good in midfield. So I'm not just sure. I'm just answering this question here, Grace, mate. That Tottenham looks scared. I think it's a bit of both, because Chelsea are really good as well in midfield here, from what I'm sort of looking at as well. But yeah, I do agree with that. Yeah.
This is what I'm going for. 2015, Arsenal Aston Villa.
Was it? Oh, the Villa one. Yeah. Great. Were you at that game? Were you?
No, but I do remember I was at my granddad's and we were sitting in the living room, and I just remember Arteta someone ran down the wing and they just pinged it across and it was the winning goal, and I never felt feeling like it. This season was when we hadn't won it in years, and I just oh my gosh, I can literally hear it now. We literally all cried. We sat there crying and screaming, full on screaming. It was the best thing ever.
Yeah,
that's the one for me.
This is a good one here. Yeah, Chelsea 2-1. Mertz. Yeah, the fraud. I know. Big up, Zach.
Yeah. Thanks.
But yeah, I'd say the Forest game will be like, I like going away to these grounds, like, you know what I mean? There's always a good atmosphere, and I love to
Yeah.
see, like, lesser, well, they're not like Forest, I'm not saying a lesser team, but they're in a lower division than us, give them their day out, and I hope they put in a good performance, but obviously I hope that we slap them, I was going to even try to get over to that game, but it's just a bit of a joke here in Ireland when you're trying to go over and back, and
Yeah.
it's just not worth it, But even to get tickets and stuff like that for the game, I'd say it could be hard enough because the Arsenal travelling fans are really good,
Definitely. I definitely want to get to more games this year. Yeah. The last one I went to, obviously, Southampton, great game, 3-0 win. It was good atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
I liked it, enjoyed it.
Are you far from the ground?
I'm about hour and a half away, really. So it's not too far. But you usually just get the train and take like hour and a half on the train, and then you just get the tube to the Arsenal station.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too much of a hassle. My cousin's a season ticket holder, so just go with him.
Good. Yeah, that's handy. Yeah.
Yeah. Got a beautiful spot as well. It's like perfect.
Happy days.
It's in the North Bank, but it's like angled, and you can just see right down the clock end. So you see every goal. Like you won't miss a thing sitting where we sit. It's brilliant.
Oh yeah, I think that could be the same area that like the clock end will be I'd be looking down on the clock end because my cousin is a season ticket holder as well, and where his seats are, he's sort of behind the goal. You're facing the clock end, the North Bank, and then he's sort of up onto the left as you're looking out onto the pitch, around that area.
Yeah, ours is like on the right of where that is, basically on the top tier.
Okay, yeah.
But it's like top tier, but like a few rows. Chelsea on the counter. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Lukaku looks slow.
Yeah, doesn't he? And do you know what? I thought he'd be a bit nippier because he wants to make up to the fans.
Yeah.
I have the game on mute here. What's the reaction for him like? Can anyone even put that into the chat there? Are they booing him or like are they cheering him or what?
They're cheering. They're definitely cheering.
Oh, are they? Yeah, Jesus Christ. There must be a load of Arteta in there watching that game.
Definitely.
I try to make Palace away every year. I live in South London and can't stand the Emirates personally. Yeah, do you know what? And I done a thing about it. You've probably seen it. Like, the Emirates, I don't feel it has the atmosphere, and it is annoying. I hate the sort of big stadiums, I like a compact, everyone in the top of the players and make them work for their money. Palace, that seems to be a good ground. The ultras there seeing bleeding, banging. Are you actually a Palace supporter? I never knew that actually.
I am. Yeah, I disagree with that. The Emirates.
Do you? Yeah.
The atmosphere. I've never every time. So there's this thing. So when we were young, like the first time we go, we walk upstairs, but we close our eyes. So you walk upstairs, you close your eyes, and you open your eyes. And literally every time I walk up those steps, I literally want to cry. It's that amazing.
No, I know.
There's no feeling on match day. There's nothing I can ever compare that is like that at the moment. The singing and the atmosphere on a Premier League day, it gives me goosebumps. I've never experienced anything like it.
I've been to Highbury a few times, and I just that feeling that you get there, that's when I got at Highbury, and it was just on match day and the fans singing it was so good, Lukaku, I'd say it was neutral, didn't really hear any Lukaku boos really. Okay, fair enough. He's I think they probably need to rely on him a bit because they're a bit light up front,
Yeah.
Well, Lukaku is being weighed down by guilt. Yeah, he probably fucking is. He's fucking sweating anyway. He's working. That means he's working hard. And from a Chelsea point of view, that's what you want.
Do you know what? Marcus Alonso, I thought he was done for. I've seen him for years.
Yeah, you know what? Last year,
over.
Yeah, I was the same as myself. Out and out.
Chelsea,
Big up,
dominant.
man. Big up, man. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Who did you want to get Arsenal to get in the final if we did get in the final? We're just saying here that I go for Spurs. I wanted Spurs in. Fuck it, go all out.
Not for me.
Yeah. Sorry, Gracie May. No, she bottled it.
Couldn't.
Yeah. Palace is my closest local team. Aye, that's fair enough. Yeah, I do be
Fair
the same. Like, any sort of big teams coming to the Emirates you hear me? The Aviva Stadium in Dublin, I always go to see. I love football. I've been to Old Trafford. I've been to a good few grounds. Bristol. I've been to a good few. Just go for the crack. You know what I mean? Have fun. And that's why my channel. I get anyone on. I don't care what fan they are, who they support. I just love football. What do you think of Harry Samir? I can't even pronounce that. Getting outed today on Twitter, Del. I don't get. I didn't even hear that, to be honest, because I was just saying, like, I've been working all day and I run my own business and my phone does me hopping all the time. I don't get time to jump onto Twitter or have a look at news. So I think I'd say 5 minutes before Gracie, you done a video before this. I just heard about the game being cancelled, So I don't know what happened there. I'll check it out after this stream.
Yeah, I think Josh is
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. I'll throw him in here.
There we go. He's back.
Come on, Josh. Sorry, mate.
No, it's not. I'm still trying to get the game on. And there we go. I should have it.
Sorry, excuse the camera work here for a second. I'm just trying to. We're bleeding tins and sardines here. Sardines and tins. What am I saying?
Chelsea are just absolutely dominated, like possession and everything. Very, very good right now.
Yeah. Sorry, out now is saying Chelsea would pick L. Spurs are due a cup win, I feel. Yeah, so don't want to. Yeah, I understand that. See, that's the thing. I'm 50-50. I always sort of do that. Fuck it, we'll either go big or go home,
What minute are you guys on?
I'm
30.
on 30 minutes and 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm 31:40.
Oh Jesus, you're running them up, so you're bleeding live streaming big time.
Oh wait, but it's lagging. But yeah, I'm still quite a while ahead. Yeah, I'm 31:50. So.
Yeah, come on out and out. You need to get this bleeding gossip up. We're all bleeding, dying to know what's going on. I hope it's good, or I hope it's not bad.
Yeah. I've been at doing my A levels all day, so I don't really see anything. I'll have a look, but I'm usually
Are
quite
you
busy.
first year levels?
Yeah. First year.
Yeah,
They're a nightmare.
I didn't do much work in first year. I'm kind of regretting it now.
I do too much.
Yeah, Jesus,
Nah,
I think
the lockdown done me over. I can't lie. Online lessons, it weren't it?
Oh yeah, jeez, I have the attention span of a fly.
Yeah, me too.
I'd be doing everything not to study. Oh, there's a car drove by the window. I wonder who that. You're just there, just studying.
Yeah, like literally, I've had like 2.5 weeks off, and I've had to cram in all my work today. I panicked. I had to fit in all today. I start school tomorrow, so that's what it is.
Oh, I went back today.
Oh, here we go. Juicy gossip out and out. Liverpool fans found old tweets from Harry. They outed him live on his stream. Man's soul left his body midstream when he realised. Oh no! I have to check that out. What? Yeah, it's on his channel, is it? I'll fucking check that out.
Scored that.
Oh, he came out, took a while. Kepa's the bleeding captain, is he?
Wow, that's surprising.
Yeah.
Ooh, ball in. Ooh. Oh! Oh my days! I think that was an own goal.
Oh,
Wait,
What's gone on there? That was crazy. That was some calamitous defending from Tottenham. It's 2-0.
Oh, we're only at
Damn.
From the free kick.
From the free kick, yeah. Have Lukaku down here.
Yeah,
with his size 19. Boo. Jesus Christ.
That's a Tottenham goal. That's a Tottenham goal to concede. That is the terror. What? Oh my days, that's funny. So he's headed it. The Tanganga's tried to head it out, but it's hit Davis and gone in.
They've scored 2 own goals now. That's rough.
That is Tottenham's. That's typical Tottenham minute. Like,
I still haven't seen it yet.
They get to a semi-final. That this happens.
I'm about to see it.
Yeah, that was funny.
Me and you are the same here.
Yeah. The thing is, with Tottenham, I don't know if any other Arsenal fans get it, but like I look at certain players and my blood starts pumping a bit more because I generally have like a hate towards them.
Jesus Christ!
That is terrible to concede. That.
Josh, who headed that?
I think it was Tanganga, and then it hit Davis and went in. That's a Tottenham goal. That is a Tottenham goal.
Oh my God! And Sanchez again.
Face.
So look, if Liverpool knock us out, it's not too bad.
Oh,
if Chelsea
there, yeah. And like Sanchez was the fault for the forced goal, and like he gives a free kick away there. Oh, hate that. I presume Harry got outed for being Arteta out in the WhatsApp group chat. Hey, Big Josh, feel you on lockdown. We're back in Toronto today, and my wife's construction company just bought a new truck. Jesus, sorry, man. Hate to hear that.
No, that's
yeah,
that's not good.
Yeah, look, it's just a joke now.
I said this. It might be a bit selfish, but because I had I think it was the first lockdown in 2020, so I had my GCSEs cancelled. So
same.
If the same thing can happen with A-levels, I wouldn't be complaining. But I don't want to go into another lockdown now.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I've just got into the rhythm of like doing normal things again, and like schooling and stuff. Like A-levels is the drain of my life right now, but I had my GCSEs cancelled, so so I have no like experience in exams, but it's what
that's the thing. I don't know what it feels like but I'm probably not going to sleep the night before. Like, I don't even know.
Big up, Paul, by the way. Fair play, mate. Thanks for tuning in, pal.
It's like a training match for Chelsea.
Yeah, for fuck's sake. Like, what the fuck is Spurs doing? Like, with
Delbert, I forgot to tell you, someone, let me find it. Ryan City Goal said he subscribed to me, said he knows you.
Oh, yeah, Ryan, yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fair play. Ryan, if you're watching this as well, subscribe to Gracie May as well. Fair play to you, pal. Yeah, another semi-final Spurs goal. Look, everyone's saying here in the chat, it's great.
Chelsea just nutmegging for fun.
Yeah. Where's Harry now? He needs to sort of prove his worth now, doesn't he?
Is he actually playing?
Yeah, I thought I'd seen him there. Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Yeah. He's been very quiet. And here, one of the best comments so far, the most Spursy goal ever.
Yeah, it is.
Even all,
Maybe it would have been fun to play them in the final. I don't know.
Yeah, demanded.
You can't run the risk though.
Sounds like a good atmosphere though tonight.
Yeah, they'll be buzzing now, won't they? Like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So the next, look, Spurs, I suppose they still need a goal. Like, if it goes 2-1 and it goes back to fucking whatever they bleeding call their stadium now. I was going to say White Hart Lane, or what are they fucking calling it now?
The Toilet Bowl FC.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Toilet Bowl FC.
Yeah.
I think it's just the Tottenham
Hotspur Stadium.
But I think most fans call it White Hart Lane. I don't know.
Yeah.
How strange.
Spurs soccer.
Wait.
You might have.
Lukaku's not playing that great, you know. Spurs are on the attack here. Oi, go on. They have a chance here. He can get the ball right. They could score. Oh, okay, he's not. Oh, wait, I'll tell you what. Nah. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. Yeah, the Spurs right back. I don't know much about him. I don't rate him that much. He could have played that ball in much earlier. He could have, because he had Son in the box. He had Kane in the box. I don't know.
Yeah,
they're calling for a handball. I don't know. No, that's not. No.
I'm just sort of looking.
Oh no, wait, they're calling it the other way. Yeah, Chelsea are definitely. I don't see Spurs coming back.
VAR isn't on this, but I'd say, look, come here. If Spurs get a goal, they're still it's not too bad to go back there. I'm just looking at this here now.
Spurs take it back to their ground 2-1. I still think Chelsea, because Chelsea can defend very well. They need to sit back. They can do that well. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, that was shocking defended by Chelsea then.
Good man, Alex. Cheers, mate. Hope you're doing well, pal.
Oh.
Everyone go and subscribe to Alex as well. Just great videos.
Is that Arsenal, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah, big up, man. Oh, I think I was on a stream with him on Lucas' channel. Nice guy.
Yeah. I haven't done anything with him yet. And Alex, we have to do something, mate. Seriously. He's doing something with Kenny Ken as well, I think, soon, isn't he?
He said he just finished his stream with him.
Oh, did he? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Grand, because I'll be tuning into that later on and hitting the like. All good.
Well, I need to get into sleeping routine again. My bedtime's messed up.
Oh, here. Yeah, same as me. I was bleeding, falling asleep at 4 a.m, and waking up at 12 in the day.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
A handball, Amore, by the way, on the Kepa challenge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apple Crumble FC.
Oh, I don't know if Lukaku should have. Yeah, McChronicle. I agree with you there. Don't know what. Oh, Werner's warming up. I think Havertz might come off. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I always think that when it's a 2-game. See what everyone else has here, guys. Yeah, 3-0. If it goes 3-0, it's done.
How Lukaku did not score.
That's what I'm saying. Lukaku, if he wants to start getting back on side, he needs to score then.
Yeah, well, that's the only way you get fans back on side is scoring. Just get the goals, and no one can say anything to you.
Do you know what?
He should have more than that header.
He makes a jog into the box and waits for the cross.
Yeah,
that.
Goal's a goal.
I'd love to know what his stats are this season for headed goals. You know what I mean? For his side, he should be fucking always getting them.
I feel like he's one of those players where if his heart's not in it, then he won't play well at all.
Yeah.
Whereas where you have players like Sanchez, even though they wanted to leave, they'd still do give it their all for the club. He's one of them where.
Yeah. And here, guys, just while I have that up, check Alex's video out with Kenny Ken. I'd say it's fucking deadly. I'm looking forward to seeing that later on. And smash the likes on it. And if you're not subscribed to Arsenal Alex, definitely do.
So Lukaku's stats for this season so far. So in the EFL Cup, he scored 0 goals, played 2 matches. Premier League, he's played 13 matches and he's scored 5 goals. And then Champions League, he's played 4 matches and 2 goals. I thought that'd be more.
Yeah,
£100 million. You expect more?
Well, do you know what? Like when they were signing him, right? I was sort of saying to myself, but I was afraid to say it out loud. I wasn't too gassed up about it, being honest with you, because we knew what he'd done at United. Now look, he was good. He had a good season at West Brom when he was on loan, from what I remember. And I think he had a good. He was at Everton, wasn't he, as well? And one or two.
I'm watching him now. He's literally, he shouldn't be the one putting crosses in. He should be the one in the box.
Like for the size of him, do you know what I mean? He should be able to bounce defenders off and just fucking get
the reason why I thought it would work because Chelsea create chances. So I thought because Werner's like missing loads of chances. I thought if they have someone like Lukaku, he gets those chances, he'll take them. But to be fair, most of their defenders have done goal scoring. They haven't really, like, he's not been great either. Like, I don't know. Their midfield and their defense is what's got them through.
But I don't think they're done yet. If you know what I mean, like Chelsea, I think they're in a bit of a dip. They might, like, you know, if they come out of it, they'll do a run. I'm obviously as I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm hoping they don't. And if we keep up a run and Tottenham, which I do, I think, you know, the two of us can sort of put a string of games together. And then you're dragging Chelsea into it, you know, to the top four. So then there's two positions there available for the top four.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, watching this game, it does make me a bit jealous because I'm like, I can see what Chelsea are going to do. But with Arsenal, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, one game we could be playing one way, the next we're playing the other. So I do get a bit jealous watching a team like this. Like, they look so coordinated. Like, they know where they're passing. They know where they want to be. Yeah, it's frustrating. But I think we will get on the path to doing that. But I think our business lies in January. This month is going to be where we see what's going to be happening.
It'll fucking determine what they want, what the club want to do. You know what I mean? Because we're after we came to a crossroads in the summertime, and we we took a road. We're down that road now, so you have to go all out. You know, you have to, like, if Arteta's turning around to the board and saying, right, I need a midfielder, I need a striker, they have to back him. It's that simple. You know, otherwise we're just gonna, like, you know, probably scrape 5th, 6th. You know, if we're lucky, get 4th. You know, out and out gunner. You should try get Jez on Dale. I think you both be fine together in a stream. Yeah, I'd love Jez. I love the guy. I absolutely love him and Kenny. They're my two favourite fellas on the internet. I fucking love the two of them, and I'd have any of them in a heartbeat on my channel or anyone's, like, you know, anyone's channel. I'd recommend you get the guys on. Well, I'm only on Twitter, so I don't even know if Jez is on Twitter or Kenny. Kenny Ken, I actually am following on Twitter. You know, I might offer the hand out to see if he wanted to come on and do a video or a stream. Jeez, I'd love that. I'm sure you guys would as well.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be gonna try and organise some stuff with them on my channel. Definitely, Jez. We've spoken about it, so
yeah, I'd love to have a chat with him myself, actually, for the crack. See what it'd be like, you know.
Yeah, be great.
Firmino's back in the house. I thought Lukaku would be a great signing. He's been underwhelming so far. The real flop, though, is Grealish. Yeah, do you know what, Grealish? You know, and I thought the opposite way. Being honest, as I just said there earlier on, I thought I wasn't exactly over the moon Chelsea signing, but I wasn't sort of shaking my boots saying, oh, Jesus, he's going to be unreal, because at Inter Milan, yeah, he was great. But in the Premiership, he's just been sort of an all right striker. Fair enough, you don't like coming up against him. But, you know, he's just sort of big, and, you know, you give him a few slaps, give him an elbow or two, and I'm sure he'll only be just thinking about getting you back. And, you know, as a defender, you know, you can wreck his head easy, I'd say. You know, and he's a big fucking full of air, if you ask me. Gracie, with Arsenal, it's more we'll see where we land. No active planning or scheduling. Yeah, 100%. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. Obviously there is planning, there is scheduling. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be silly. It's football. It is what happens. Obviously, that's what football is. You know, you go away, you plan for a game, you play the game, and you go again. Like, I think there is a plan, and it's a question of when with Arsenal. That's our issue. It's when will we finally get there? Like, they're talking about this in like 4 or up to 4 years really to achieve what they want to achieve, and it's just we're so disorganized. Like, and at the moment there's no connection with the club and the fans. Like, I think that was really shown today as well. Like, the information about the games and stuff, all we got is, "Oh, sorry, we're really disappointed. Like, this is when the next game is. Oh, bye." That's pretty much
Yeah.
all we got, and there's no statement. Like, they claim to be like PR. Like, we are like the press club at the moment. You know, we do anything we can. You know, Arsenal YouTube channel is absolutely booming. I don't know another channel apart from Manchester City that has that like consistently, and it just frustrates me. Like, there is literally no communication with the fans, and without the fans, there isn't a club. So it really puzzles me. But at the end of the day, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I hate the fact that it's a we'll see. The we'll see thing's a big thing because I don't want to be just waiting in the dark. You know, it's our club, and
Exactly.
need it now.
Great.
We ain't seen Arsenal win the league. That's why I keep telling people I ain't seen Arsenal win the
Exactly.
league.
Yeah, frustrating.
It's frustrating.
Jez is on Instagram. I'm not even on Instagram yet. I'm old school, you know, and I keep I'm only on Twitter at the minute, but I must get onto Instagram, and he'd probably be the first person I actually go and follow or add or whatever you do on that. I'm not sure.
Follow.
Follow, is it? Lukaku was good with West Brom and Everton. Yeah, he was. I do remember he was good at them, and he
was a beast at Everton. Yeah, he was a beast.
Everyone says he was bad with United, but he put up 2 20-goal seasons. Jesus, did he? I didn't know that. He wasn't as bad as people said. There you go. Yeah, no, I didn't. Well, I suppose because you're at a club like United, that's just expected, I suppose. Like, you know, to get up near the 20 mark anyway, you know. Yeah, geez, I didn't know that. Fair play to you. Go on Instagram and give Jez a follow and message him, Del. I'll do that. I will do that. I might do that when I'm fucking sitting up at 4 in the morning and I'm up for work at 7. You know, I know, seriously, I'm not messing with you, but no, I will. If I don't get onto Instagram, I'll get on this weekend and I'll get into Jez and see what the story is. See if he wants to do something. Definitely. Thanks a million. And question for you three on the panel: what midfielder and striker would you like us to sign in this window if we are to sign for those positions as reported? Josh, I'll hit you first. What's the story, man?
Yeah, I think those two positions are definitely the priority. Midfield, I like the sound. Look, there were talks about Wijnaldum. I'd happily take him. I'd take him in a heartbeat. Some people were mentioning, I think it's Bruno Guimaraes, I think it is, from Lyon. I don't know too much about him, but he seems a decent player. Look, I think I personally don't get why we loaned out Ainsley. It's certainly in this period, but then again, I guess it's because he wants more playing time. But now is the perfect time to give him that. But no, if we need at least one midfielder to replace him, and obviously, all the AFCON boys, and then striker. Apparently, we put in a bid for Vlahovic. I don't know if it will get accepted. I don't. Apparently, he doesn't really want to come to Arsenal. He wants a bigger challenge. Can you blame him? I don't know. I don't think you can. He probably would rather wait for someone like a Man City to come in, or someone who need a striker. There was also talks about Alexander Isak. Again, I don't know too much about him. I saw him in the Euros. He looked pretty decent. I wouldn't mind that. I like someone like I think I mentioned this to you before. I said Calvert-Lewin or an Ivan Toney or someone like that. Someone with a bit of a physical presence up front. Vlahovic definitely has that, and Isak does as well. But yeah, someone like that. Calvert-Lewin as well. He's done it in the Premier League, so I would take him. But someone said in the comments a while, but I don't know. I haven't heard too much about him. We were linked to him when we were getting partying, and I don't know what it seems. We're not interested in him anymore. But yeah, I'd certainly go for at least one midfielder, at least one striker. But yeah, I don't know what you think.
Yeah, Gracie, what do you think? Would you?
I think in the striker position, I would happily take Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I've said quite a few times now. I think he would fit in quite well at Arsenal and what we want to achieve. I think he can definitely give us, based on our current team. Midfield wise, I do like the sound of Renato Sanchez. I think he would be a good player for us, and I think he is looking for a move. We've been linked with him quite a few times, so that's my midfielder, Calvert-Lewin or someone like Ivan Toney, but I doubt we're going to get him, to be honest. But yeah, we're being linked with quite a few players, and hopefully we get the business done early, because I'm not
We're linked
sitting
with everyone though.
Yeah, I'm not sitting here on deadline day like signing 4 players. It's just they're not going to be worth it either, because we're just going to get the leftovers at the end of the day from all the big clubs. So,
like, just to answer that question, I'd go Wijnaldum as well. Premiership winner, Champions League winner. You know, all day long would be going for him 100%. And I think he'd actually do well. I'd like to see him like in Partey in midfield. That'd be fucking deadly, I'd say. You know, be really interesting. And I'd probably. Yeah, Ivan Toney, I suppose, is winning me around. Like, you know, I like that type of striker. You know, strong. You know, he's like, you know, obviously he's doing well. You know, and there's a lot. I'd say if like, you know, Brentford will stay up. I think they'll find it hard to hold on to him in the summer anyway. You know, I think a club or two will be after, but they'd be mine anyway.
Yeah, I think whoever we get, I wanna see them in ideally before the Tottenham game, but I doubt that will happen, because we usually do it. We'll usually end up signing the player on deadline day. I think we've done that with Odegaard last season, but whoever we get in, I want to see at least one of them in early, because we're gonna need at least a midfielder for that Tottenham game, because that's the one I'm looking at. Even the Liverpool game, I think it's the 13th, but yeah, look, whoever we get, it's just more like Wijnaldum's Premier League proven. I will take him. Thing is with Renato Sanchez is, in terms of like what he's won, he's a decorated player. He's a very decorated player. I haven't seen too much of him to know whether he'd fit in our side. I don't know.
Like, he was at he was at Swansea on loan, and he was very young. Like, you know, he done okay, but like he was a bit too young, I thought. But yeah, like, you know, just reading this here, I'm not talking about transfers and the basic style. I want a bit more than playing out from the back. Most teams do that, and you know, I'd be on the edge of my seat when we're playing it out from the back, really, because, you know, everyone has to be in sync, everyone has to be in tune, everyone has to be on the ball, and it's just like for the North London derby, I'll be biting my nails. Do you know what I mean? When we're playing out for the back, because Harry will be wanting to score. He'll probably try to score, and I think if he is going to score, it's going to be from a mistake or something like that. You know, I'm not mad on it. You know, I just, call me old fashioned or whatever. We'll just get the ball bleeding out of the box, will it? You know, stop messing around. Genie on loan, yeah. Who are 25 million, and Ollie Watkins. Yeah, Ollie Watkins. You know what? I actually like him. Yeah, he's a good baller. They're 3 good shouts. Being honest with you, I couldn't. You'd see, the thing about it is with Arsenal fans anyway, it's Iwar was everything in the summer, and everyone knew his fucking man, his fucking dad, his brother, and his sister, and fucking everything else. Like, you know what I mean? Now you don't hear about it. It's not mentioned in the media, and everyone forgets about him. You know, now I fall into that trap as well. But he's still a good player. He wanted to come to Arsenal, and that helps for me. If he's a good player, he wants to come play for the club. You know, you can't argue with that.
Yeah,
definitely.
Jamil, would you guys take Banega? He's experienced, versatile midfielder, has big game experiences, scores goals from midfield, and would be fairly cheap as well. I wonder how much would you get him for? You know, I'd say he wouldn't be mad expensive. It's good. Like I'd love him for, you know, not a backup player, but a good squad rotation. Like, you know, and that's who I'd like. Being honest with you, does any of you want to say it or like continue on reading these?
Ideally, like Well, Arteta's going to go with Partey and Xhaka whenever he can. So
Yeah,
whoever we're getting in is
that's why I
probably
said
going
that.
to. Yeah, exactly. So whoever
No.
we're going to get in is probably going to be a backup or more of a rotation player.
But then, Josh, sorry to go across you. I don't think if he gets Wijnaldum, he cannot
definitely.
fucking play Xhaka ahead of him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Sorry, continue there.
Would you be surprised if he did though?
Yeah, fuck me.
No, but yeah, like I said, I think all of these people that were mentioned are around the 30, 40 mil mark. I think that's probably a reasonable range for us, considering, because I don't think we're going to spend too big, considering we blew a lot of money. Not blew a lot of money, but we spent a lot of money in the summer. So I think, yeah, one or two players for that price, then that would work.
Well, I think where the likes of Ainsley Maitland-Niles going, right? I think fair enough if we're going to go for someone like, a midfielder, that we get someone and we get someone quick, because we have Spurs coming up, then we've Liverpool coming up, then we have Spurs coming up, plus the Nottingham Forest game, there's a lot of games, so get them in done, get the deal done. Roma's after getting the deal done, so why can't we? I hate this fucking deadline day shit, and there's a shitload of games gone. We're out with the Carling Cup, we're out with the FA Cup, and we're fucking after losing to Spurs. Do you know what I mean? They should have these players lined up fucking since October. Do you know what I mean? There was plenty of football done between that and the transfer window closing. They should have said, right, you know what? We're very short in midfield. 3 of our strikers now are 2 of our strikers are on the last year of their contract, and we need a striker. So they should have been pretty basic and pretty straightforward. So, I'd be freaked if Maitland-Niles isn't replaced. Do you know what I mean? And not replaced quick enough. I'm just going to go through a few comments here, guys, because there's a few backing up.
Sorry to go if, Spurs look like they're bringing on Ndombele.
Already, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, but I'm going to have to leave.
Yeah. No, you walk away, Grace. No problem at all.
Thanks for having me on. It's good fun.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we'll do something again. And as I said to people, if you're not subscribed to either Gracie or Big Josh, please do. I think I've links in the description. If I don't, I'll put them on after the video, so keep an eye. But look, you'll it's pretty easy found, And thanks a million for coming on again, Gracie. And yeah, we'll chat soon, and we'll do something again.
Definitely. See you soon,
Cheers.
guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Calvert-Lewin, for me, need a Premier League proven striker right now, and it also weakens another Premier League team. Yeah, plus he kind of reminds me of myself because I scored loads of headers. Good man. Where are you for fucking the Irish team? Bleeding hell, we're fucking struggling for goals big time, man. Yeah, Calvert-Lewin for me. Bellerin vibes, injuries, and catwalks. Oh, God. Paul. Anything in the Coutinho rumour for Arsenal? And if so, would you take him? Great show, folks. Cheers, Paul. What do you think, Josh?
I wouldn't take him. I'm sorry, but I don't know. I think he was world class when he was at Liverpool. I mean, it shows the price he was signed for. I think he was 140 mil. But I think I wouldn't take him. Like the way, I don't know. I don't think we need him. I don't think that's the type of position we need to be filling right now. I think it's more, we need more of a holding midfielder or a bit like a Partey rather than a Coutinho. I think a club like Newcastle should go through because they'll have the money. And I've heard he wants to come back to the Prem, and there's a few Premier League clubs interested in him. One of them being Arsenal. So if we signed him, I wouldn't complain. But it's not so. If we signed him and then didn't sign what we need to sign, so I still want Basuma. He's still my number one target. So
yeah.
But if we signed Coutinho and didn't get the business done in terms of a holding midfielder, then I'd be annoyed. If it's an addition, then that's all right. Yeah,
I think for me, I think it's a Rolls Royce signing. As in, what I mean by that is, if he hits the ground running like he did for Liverpool, happy days. We're laughing. But we need someone get Xhaka out, put someone along by Party, for me, and obviously then we need a striker. And then if there was change or whatever left in the bank and Coutinho's available, fair enough. I'd rather get that business out of the way first, our centre midfield and our strikers first. And then, as it says, if there's money there and it's a deadline day move or whatever, yeah, go for it. Why not? Like, you know what I mean? It's just more in the squad and more sort of an option from the bench, definitely. Yeah, as long as you don't have the same dress sense as him, Jimino. Yeah. Is he that bad? See, I don't like looking at footballers outside of clubs. I don't even really follow them, I don't think. I probably follow a few Arsenal on Twitter, but I'm not mad.
Just looking at the stats here, Spurs haven't had a shot, let alone a shot on target.
Jesus Christ, that's bad.
They're about to have their first one here. They've just won a free kick on the edge of the box. It's a decent position. They could definitely score it, but continue what you're going to say.
Yeah, no. What was I saying there? Seems to be the new Draxler rumor. Yeah, to Arsenal he does. Paul,
we're always linked to that guy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, don't see it happening considering how Arteta has been doing business. Yeah, I agree with that. We'll only see loan deals in January, though. I checked a few days ago, and we haven't made a permanent January signing since Aubameyang. Jesus, 2008. There you go. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Arteta could have Kimmich and Kante. Yeah. And he's still play part. Yeah. You're fucking
Here is Kane. Oh, good free kick. Good save from Kepa. Well, they've registered a shot on target.
I thought you had the armband on the first half, Kepa.
No, I think it's Azpilicueta.
Yeah, I get that. At the club. You guys are fucking gas, I'll tell you. Trippier is that Trippier deal done, is it? Is he definitely signed up, is he?
Yeah, it is. I think Fabrizio confirmed it. So I think it's
now that you're winding me up there now. He's winding me up there, is he?
They
won't have the money to fucking afford his wages, would they?
I don't know. Look, if he's desperate for the move, then I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me that much.
Yeah,
he's got that connection with Gerrard from when he played at Liverpool.
Yeah,
Chelsea. Werner, he's got the pace. Sanchez, good challenge.
Your Spurs are getting stuck in now at the minute, so they might be waking up here a bit, Ari.
Ball in. No, that was
that free kick now. I just seen the replay of it there, like from Harry Kane. It was fucking shite, if you ask me.
Yeah, no, he could have. He went low, but he could have. Lukaku, not terrible, but nothing.
That's what I was thinking there. I think Coutinho is on mental wages, isn't he? Like Barcelona, I think they're hoping the likes of Arsenal, Newcastle, or City, or someone like that, who can pay his wages, or 90% of them, and they take the rest. But I think if he goes to Villa, they'd be struggling to pay all of his wages. It'd want to be nearly 50-50 or something, because he's on I think he's on nearly 200, 300 a week or something at Barca.
That's crazy. But it's the same thing with Aubameyang. If someone wants Aubameyang, he's on about 350 with us, so it's going to be quite hard to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Dennis Suarez, Cedric, Mari, Odegaard, and Matt Ryan have all been signed in January since the Aubameyang signing. All were signed on loan at first, but now Cedric, Mari, and Odegaard are permanent. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I forgot about Dennis Suarez. He was a total flop money.
Oh, stop. Sure, remember your man, what you call him, the Swedish fella who had his fucking back broken. Was he bleeding? He was January as well, wasn't he? What's his fucking name? Can't think of it. Oh, I can't think of it. Wenger signed him. His back broken or something like that. Sure, one of you guys know.
Okay.
No way. See that Barcelona can't register Torres until they cut some other players off the wage bill.
Oh, Kim Karlstrom.
Kim, that's it. Kim. Yeah. Oscar, yeah. Sorry, I'm just laughing at fucking him. Jesus Christ, what a shy player he was. One of Wenger's many fucking
those are the players Wenger was getting in, and he still was. Look, obviously, we weren't happy with where he was finishing, but
there must have been someone in Wenger there just going, yeah, he's deadly. He's on the January juice. Do you know what I mean? What the fuck you bleeding talking about? He's fucking dirt. Half these players. Like you do get the odd few good players signed in January, but you know, I'd say it's nearly 50-50 really, you know.
Well, I think like if he's obviously with the Aubameyang one, you just knew he would fit in because he's of the level of player he is. But if it's someone like an Odegaard or someone like that where it's like they have potential but you don't know how they're going to fit in the Premier League, then it's a bit of a. So I can understand if we were to go for a loan move for someone like Wijnaldum or something, I could see it. I wouldn't. Thing is though, Wijnaldum, if we're going to sign him, I would be very happy. I'd sign him permanently because you've seen him do it for Liverpool. And like you said, him and Partey would be a good little duo. And then, but if we're going for someone like a Guimaraes or someone like that, maybe a loan move would work just to see how they fit in. And then if it doesn't work, then you don't sign him.
We need to be scouting the mentality of these players. Genie, yeah, that's like, you know, it's everything I think in a player. It's they're like, you know, if they're a fucking dickhead, they're a dickhead, you know, and there's nothing you can really do about that. And they'll throw their toys out of the pram, like, you know, like look, we were told about Aubameyang, you know, and look, Aubameyang wasn't bad. Aubameyang was like, you know, he seems to be a decent guy, you know what I mean? But Dortmund, and I think that's the reason why Klopp didn't sign him was because of his attitude or something like that. Now, we didn't really see it at Arsenal, but apparently he was supposed to be like, you know, prima donna sort of thing, thinking he's fucking this and he's that, you know?
Yeah, I still want to see what happened, though. I still want to know what happened between.
Yeah, so do I. And as I said, us Arsenal fans, we like, you know, we pay our fucking fair share. It's our club. We deserve to know. And yeah, I remember that. Jesus Christ, like seriously, all my United fans were fucking. They had some laugh when we signed Sylvester. Jesus Christ. So
if it is for footballing reasons, then we deserve to know.
Sorry?
If it is for footballing reasons, then we deserve to know. Even if, look, whatever it is, we should have an idea of what it is because at the end of the day, he's our player. He plays for Arsenal Football Club, and it's the same as the Ozil situation. And again, we didn't get any proper insight into what's going on. I'd hope Aubameyang, if he were to leave, would maybe come out and say what happened, but I don't know. They'll probably give a big payout to keep his mouth shut.
It'll be interesting to see the documentary now. Would it be shown on that, you know? Like, there's all sorts of rumours you're hearing. You hear him that fucking Arteta and him at a fight, like a physical fight, you know? You know, they're only rumours, I suppose,
well,
at the minute.
The thing is with the documentary, is you just know it's going to be twisted in a way to make Arteta look like the perfect guy and Xhaka's road to recovery and this, that. We're not going to get proper answers. It's definitely because why else would I just don't get why else would the Cronkies do it other than for PR and that. I just don't see any other reason.
Well, they're not like Arteta's not going to get sacked anytime soon, so they're not going to have him painted bad in a documentary. So I'm sure there's going to be Arsenal PR going through the editing as well of this documentary, or they're going to have, like, you know, first look at it and then just go, right, you can take that bit out, you can take that bit out, you know. Ndombe has made an impact. Spurs have been more adventurous this half. Yeah, they have.
I mean,
definitely.
Yeah, but they still haven't really done anything.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like if they get the goal, if it goes 2-1, it's still the draw is still on. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't think they'll score. I think it will either stay 2-0 or be 3-0. I can't see Spurs. I don't know. I just think Chelsea when they're like in front like this, they're very good at keeping it like that. Although in recent weeks they haven't been.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like,
no, Ndombele has definitely made an impact though. Here's Saul. Done well there. Ziyech.
I'm just gonna read this
out.
Oh,
what the hell was that? It's a good ball.
There's a wage cap in La Liga del Boy, so they need to sell dead wood like Brown. Yeah, I can't fucking. I'm sure you bleeding pronounce the names. Dembele, Coutinho to register Torres' wages. Do they need to get rid of all of them, or is it just like how many players are they short? I think he can still play Europa League and cup competitions. So it's mad. Yeah, that's mad. Like, and even in all the players in La Liga as well, they have to have a buyout clause. I know that. Their press seems to be causing you trouble so far, Macron. Where's Zach Gondel? Give the brains of the operation back. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I should be getting him to fucking read these out. I'll tell you, I'm bleeding brutal. If you knew where I'm from Roscommon. So the bleeding, when I was growing up, the teacher used to kick the shite out of me, you know, if you got anything wrong. So it was pretty hard to concentrate and get things done, you know. You had a bleeding 6 foot fucking bleeding teacher standing over you. But however, I'll leave that to another fucking video. Watch out for it, be interesting. I think Aubameyang, other than the latest, has a personal problem based in what was promised to him in the contract, like signings, ambitions, and visions on how we were going to move forward. Yeah, and you know what? And you know, Van Persie was the same. I think he was like, you know, he was pissed off with, seeing the likes of Fabregas leave and Nasri leave, and like, you know, Cazorla leaving, and all these top players at the time leaving the club, and he was getting frustrated, and he was there looking around the dressing room, I'm sure, and just going, what the fuck is going on? I'm the top star here now. They don't seem to be signing top stars like that. And if that is the case, like, you know, we have to be, like, you know, grateful to Aubameyang for wanting us to win, like wanting what the fans want, you know. And now it's Project 100%. You. If this is the case, I don't blame Aubameyang for being pissed off. Yeah, 100%. And you know what? I don't think anyone else will either, man. You know, it's just, I'd say you'll hear it when he leaves the club, and that's when it sickens me when you hear an ex-player and he's like, you know, he's allowed talk and he's allowed say, you know, it's fucking.
Chelsea coming forward. Werner. Ooh, good chance there. But yeah, Chelsea just, they know what they're doing. They're just slowing things down, trying to get that clean sheet. I don't think Tottenham are going to score. But no, going on the Aubameyang thing, I just think the way he's been managed has been wrong. I don't care what people say. Look, obviously his attitude is a problem. I don't agree with his attitude. At the end of the day, Arsenal comes first, but he doesn't fit. He wouldn't fit the system we're playing right now. And right now, look, we're playing well, and he wouldn't, like I said, he wouldn't fit that role because he's not got the pace to play in the role Martinelli has, where you're running in behind. He's not that guy anymore. Aubameyang's a player that you need to have in the box, by the goal, constantly waiting for chances, getting chance after chance. So he's not getting that. He's first of all, he's playing on the left-hand side. He's playing left wing back. He's having to carry the ball. He's not that guy. Look, he's a limited player, but when you utilize him properly, he's world class. And Arteta doesn't know how to do that. And that's where I have my problem. Look, his attitude needs to improve. Don't get me wrong, but it's just the way it's been handled. And even the fans, they're so quick to turn on him. Remember, the reason Arteta's in the job is because of Aubameyang. So, yeah.
Yeah,
But like I
exactly,
said, the club comes first at the end of the day. But I just think the way it's being managed has been wrong.
Yeah, 100%. And that's the sickening thing. We will find out eventually. You know, we definitely will. When Coutinho went to Barca, he couldn't play Champions League for them because he had played in it for Liverpool. But we could play Aubameyang in the Europa League because he had played Champions League for Dortmund. Torres is the same case, right? I get you. So yeah, he was saying yeah. So it'd be different if I get that. Do you know what you mean? I was talking about there, Josh.
Mm.
Smash the like, subscribe to Dell and Josh if you haven't already. Good man.
Yeah.
Cheers, Jamino. So, geez, by looking at Chelsea, like, you know, let's say if this is their cup team, like, I think we'll struggle with them in the final if we get in the final, you know. I'm just looking at the Harry Kane. He got an awful smack in the face there. Did you see that?
Yeah. I think
He's alright. He's
bit
fucking
ahead of
walking
that.
around, isn't he?
Ooh. Yeah, Chelsea just running it slow. Like, they know what they're doing. Tottenham.
Yeah.
Even if Tottenham get a goal, I think going into, although they'll have the home advantage, I think Chelsea can go into that game. You know, they'll just sit back, play it comfortably. There's no away goals in the Carabao Cup, is there?
No. Yeah. No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah. So, here comes Spurs. Big chance. Again, Emerson Royale, man. If they had a right back who could cross, then they'd actually be making some chances.
Yeah. Our fans are doing to Aubameyang what they do to Guendouzi. Remember when Guendouzi was our player of the season so far, but when he choked Mupai, he was the biggest disgrace in the club's history. But yeah, Xhaka can throw the captain's armband on the ground. You know, so I completely agree with you. Like, you know what I mean? What a disgrace. Fucking hell, it does me head in. I just thought he must have something over the club because, you know, we were only offered what 15, 18 million for him in the summer. You know what I mean? So clearly other clubs don't think he's all that, you know. And then he releasing the shit about he'd love to play under Mourinho and all this bollocks he was talking about. You know, get out of the fucking club, mate. You know what I mean? Fuck off. We don't want you there. And you're fucking dissing the badge and you're dissing the fucking captain's armband. You know what I mean? And then like what you're saying, then Guendouzi, he only done that, like, you know, choked him out, and maybe he was a bit of a fucking knob, probably around the training ground and stuff like that. But he's only young as well, like, you know, and he is talented. He's getting French call ups and stuff like that. So, you know, there is a talent there. Does me head in. Yeah, there you go. Look, exactly. Expressions teeth. Josh, you need to do something with them hues under your lips. Here. But you're big up, bro. Yeah, how old are you, bro?
I'm 17, man.
17. I have to leave a few minutes. I'll be back in a while. Yeah, no bother, mate. Cheers. Werner on man. How did he not score? I know, yeah. I just seen that there as well. It was a good shot.
Yeah.
What do you think of him?
Look, in terms of finishing, he's not great, and he's poor in terms of that. The amount of big chances he misses. However, he's a very useful player. Like, you saw it in the Champions League final. His run, like his runs in behind are very, Like they can cause problems. So he's definitely a threat. It's just he's not that much of a threat when you have him as a lone striker. Like when he's playing now, he's playing well because he's got Lukaku with him. He's got players around him. So they're not relying on him to score the goals. But when if you're purely relying on Timo Werner to get you the goals, then it's a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Because even for was it Leipzig? No, where was he before Leipzig? Right?
Was it Werder Bremen? Or look, no, where was he?
He was in the Bundesliga. I know that, but even where he was before, he was missing chances. Remember that he was scoring goals, but he also missed a lot of chances as well. So
I wasn't too fearful when he did sign for Chelsea. Like, I knew he was a good player, but I didn't think he was going to fucking start scoring 25 goals a season or anything for them. They paid a lot of money for him as well.
Yeah, they did. They spent a lot of cash that summer, but again, they won the Champions League. So
yeah.
First, I want to see Arsenal win a league. Then the Champions League will come.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Do you think? Look, just getting into the top 4. Do you think that's progress? Would you take it?
Yeah, I would take it. But then, look, it is progress because at the end of the day, I'm not going to celebrate top 4 because top 4 is not an achievement. It's progress with the way we've been, and getting into the Champions League would be a good step for us. Only if it meant we'd start pushing further the next season. If it means that we get top 4 and we just settle for top 4, then that's not good enough. And I'm worried that that's what this board might do because they've done that after Wenger. They stopped spending the money because we were getting Champions League. It's like we're making our money from Champions League. We don't need to spend much. So look, it's just if we get top 4, I want to see Arteta properly backed, and then I'll give him a chance next season to see what he can do. If he can get top 4 convincingly, or even push towards a title race, then I'll back him as long as I'm seeing progress.
Yeah, exactly. And it's down to in the transfer window. Then, like, if we're not coming in the top 4, I don't even want it. I want us to come fucking 7th or 8th. Like, you know what I mean? Because I just don't want us to be in Europe because it would just be a distraction. And like, it's either Champions League or nothing for me.
If Arteta finishes 7th, do you think he'd get sacked?
7th?
Yeah.
I
don't think he would with this board.
Well, do you know what? I think the pressure the fans will put on him because the Arteta ins will eventually just go, right, we spent the most in Europe this last summer and to gain 1 position. I think you'll get a lot of them waking up just going, right, maybe this shit isn't it's not working, there's another season gone. We're all getting older.
I think it's up to the fans. I think because I don't think these boards have a clue what goes on unless they get serious heat from the fans. Arteta won't get sacked. However, if we finish 7th, I think the fans will stop believing in this process and actually realise that we're not going anywhere. So I hope that the fans turn on him. It will take the fan base to turn for him to get sacked. Because like I said, this board are incompetent. They're not going to act. They're not proactive. They are not proactive at all. So
no, they're fucking old dinosaurs. Like, fuck off. Like, I'm sick of it.
I think people aren't really talking about it. I still want all of them gone. All the board members.
So do I. Yeah,
they're pretty much half the reason we're in this mess right now. Them accepting this rubbish, not backing Wenger, not sacking Wenger quick enough, sacking Unai Emery for finishing 5th, and then getting in Arteta and spinning this process. And it's just like, I don't know, like the Super League thing. It seems like everyone was turned on Kroenke for like a week, and then they all stopped mentioning him. And it's like, no, I don't forget. The reason why we're in this mess is, along with Arsene Wenger and the factors, it is mainly down to the board. Because if we had Abramovich in charge, we would not be where we are right now.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, we have fucking dinosaurs on the board. They're making fucking serious money. They're sitting back eating their fucking prawn sandwiches and crackers and caviar, and they're fucking laughing at us. Do you know what I mean? They're just going, look, this is fucking great. These fucking Egypts are fucking settling for all this shite. We're after making an extra few fucking quid bonus for ourselves. Happy days, keep it going. You know what I mean? There's no one up there fucking punching the fuck out of someone saying, wake the fuck up, come on, we need to be fucking, we're a sleeping giant here, wake the fuck up. You know, it's so fucking annoying.
100%. I feel you on that.
Sorry, are you Ross Commondale? I'm a Limerick man myself. One the Limerick fucking I am indeed. I was born there. I moved up to Dublin when I was 12, and fucking hence the accent. But yeah, I wear me Roscommon jersey around up in Dublin, and fucking any games I'd be in like, you know, tough Dublin pubs, and I'd be in there with me fucking Roscommon jersey, giving a fucking loads. So up the Rossies. Josh, you don't know what I'm saying there, but it's just Gaelic and Irish shit.
When Arsenal were playing Dundalk in the Europa League, were you familiar with Dundalk?
Yeah. They'd be a good team. They're a good team here. They're not really great this season. Shamrock Rovers, I think they're sort of semi-pro, but in the Irish League, there's only, like, you know, the FAI. That's the FA. Like, you know, the FAI is the Football Association of Ireland. He had a fella Delaney, and he fucking robbed. He was caught fucking basically robbing money, and you know, the money wasn't being pumped into the youth or anything like that. And the fucking scummy bastard, like, he'd be like the fucking Arsenal board, you know what I mean? Just laughing at everyone fucking going around, taking photographs here and there, and he's pocketing everyone's fucking money, you know, and not putting money into the grassroots football and damaging Irish football. And I suppose that's what's happening now. Like, our international team is a bit shit at the minute, you know. So that's like, you know, it's so fucking frustrating. These bastards are allowed to get away with it, you know. But seventh, just in relation to if Arteta finished seventh.
Very good point from Jimmy.
He'd only get sacked if we finish 16th or lower. But good point by Delboy. The Arteta ins must have a certain limit they can take, believing in him. But as you said, Josh, it's up to the fans. 110%. Can't fault that at all. Like, you know what I mean? And it is. It's fucking. It's any way in life. You know what I mean? It's governments. It's fucking anything. If you go out and protest, they look out the window. There's only a fucking 1,000 of them there, and I don't give a bollocks what they're fucking crying about. Fuck them. They'll get over it. But if you fucking get numbers out onto the ground and fucking fans out and fucking screaming for fucking blood, you'll get action done then. Because the Cronkays, if you get fans going, like, you know, Cronkays out and all this stuff, and you get feet on the streets and they're outside the stadium giving a fucking loads, now I mean thousands, they'll just go, hold on a minute, what the fuck is going on here? You said that this club is all right, and you said to hire him and get him and keep him. You know what I mean? They just go, they want fucking us gone. Do you know what? You're fucking sacked, you're sacked, and you're sacked. Get the fuck out. And I'll fucking ring up bleeding whoever. Look at Leicester, right? They've great scouting system, right? Who's their head scout? Get him in. Get fucking David O'Leary there. He's a fucking Arsenal legend. The Arsenal fans love him. He loves Arsenal. He's a record appearances for Arsenal. Get him on the fucking board. Right, Dave, what's the story? Who do we need to get in here? Because I know fucking nothing about football. I'm in me fucking ranch and me fucking Wrangler jeans and me cowboy hat, swinging a fucking rope at sheep and cows and all that. Fuck off.
In your mum's box room.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. You know, let's have it right. What the fuck turns up to a protest against the club but goes to buy merch in the club? This is it. See this? Yeah. This is fucking does my head in. And that's why, like, I know I say that's the last jersey I physically bought in the shop. Now, Zach, me young fella, Santi got him the Arsenal short because he wanted it. And, like, you know, I'm not going to...
That's different. He's not old enough to understand these
but, like,
things.
Me, now, that and me brother fucking winded me up, bought me an Arsenal fucking jacket thing or whatever. So, right, fair. I'm not going to fucking throw it in the bin, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, like these fellas, yeah, Cronky's out, let's protest and do this and get a banner and fucking scarves and whatever you want. And then go in, oh, I like that. Yeah, Jesus. there's a new merch coming out. Ian Wright's fucking cycling around his fucking tricycle. He's like your man in that fucking movie, you know, that fucking scary movie with the little fucking, that bleeding horror movie, whatever you call it. That's fucking Ian Wright to me. And I used to be such a fan of Ian Wright, and he's let me down so fucking much now with that shite. You know what I mean? I'm fucking sick of it. Wheel Ian Wright out. I must do it if I can fucking do it. You know, one of them face swaps. Put Ian Wright's face in that fucking tricycle little doll thing or whatever. You know. Sorry, blood rushing to me head now. I'm getting fucking wound up, but fuck it. I love me club and I get frustrated sometimes. Josh doesn't understand what you mean by all these different counts in GAA.
No, yeah. Man, I'm getting educated here.
Yeah, don't mean that in a bad way, but this is me whenever people talk about another count. Yeah, and you know what, Josh? You're coming on, right? Because the Gaelic is on in the summertime, and so when the good games are there, right? So we'll do a live stream, me and you, because you get it on Sky Sports as well, right? You won't have a fucking clue what you're on about, what you're looking at, but it'll be a bit of crack. We'll do it for the crack, you know what I mean?
No, I had an Irish teacher at school. We played a bit of Gaelic football. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. It's not bad. Look, it's a good sport. It's tough to play, heavy hitting. I played it, and I played hurling.
Definitely is.
Played hurling as well, like, you know, and a fucking. I've county medals at hurling, like, you know, now, fucking, yeah, but that was about it. And I moved to Dublin then, and I got trials for Dublin to play hurling. But that'd be like you moving to fucking Ireland and getting trials for Ireland. Your heart wouldn't be in it, you know what I mean? You just go, I'm an English fella, why would I want to play for Ireland? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my heart wasn't in it. He is indeed, yeah. Oh, there he's already answered. Nice, yeah. Leprechaun, yeah. I won sitting down here. I can't bring him up. I'll get YouTube will ban me. Funny story about leprechauns, right? I was in Miami for one summer, and we used to say to everyone, like, you know, oh yeah, every Irish person has a leprechaun out their back. No way. Oh yeah, when you've no money on you, you just go out to him and ask him. He's like an ATM. And you know what? All the American people believe me. No offense, but fair enough. We were probably drunk. I played Gaelic a few times, but it's too hard for me, to be honest. Just stick to football. What position do you play? You'll have to explain the difference between a point and a goal. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Josh. No, Jamino, it's just down to him. What position he played. What position do you play, Josh?
I'm a keeper, man. I've got the height for it. I've got the height for it. Yeah, I'm 6'2", so
Jesus
quite
Christ.
good in goal.
I'm 5'11".
So it's not too bad. Above average, isn't it? So. Yeah. Did you like rugby as a kid?
I didn't really play it. I used to actually play it with my friends in the fields, like, you know what I mean, for the crack, like, you know. But it was just soccer for me when I moved up to Dublin. Now I did play my Gaelic games and my hurling and stuff like that as well. I continued that up here, but it was mainly soccer. So I say soccer. Jesus, sound like I'm American. Mainly football.
No, I was gonna say.
But see, the thing about it is when you live in Ireland,
a lot of people in Ireland call it soccer though, because they got Gaelic football in it.
Gaelic football, exactly. Yeah, so you don't want to go saying I'm going down playing Gaelic football. You get beaten up for that.
But sometimes I see a lot of arguments on social media with people soccer, football.
Yeah. Can you see Spurs scoring?
No, I think Chelsea is sharp. They're just Spurs aren't really getting any proper chances. They're getting wee half chances. Like, they're not really. No, they're not. It's done. It's done. This tie is done. I'll say it now. Spurs aren't going through.
Oh,
they just don't have it. They don't have it in them. They're just. Like, this is the thing. Like, they're just like the noisy neighbor. They're not really a threat, are they? You can get you can get a bit worried about whether they'll end up winning something, but every time you start to get worried, they just let you not let you down because you want them to lose, but they they end up having a stinker. It's just the Spurs thing. I think they're cursed. I can't lie. I'm loving it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like we have this team in Ireland called Mayo, and every time they get to a final, like they've been to loads of finals in the last few years, and they haven't won one game. And rumor has it, like that there's a curse on them. So yeah, they're the Tottenham are the Spurs. Tottenham are the
Well,
Mayo.
I say I've never seen Arsenal win the league in my lifetime. I've never seen Spurs win a trophy in my lifetime.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing. I mean, no, actually, they've definitely won it. I think they won it in 2008, but I wasn't old enough to remember that. So
Yeah, yeah. I remember Robbie Keane and all, Ledley King.
Were sorry, did you go to many games when we were at Highbury?
Yeah, I've been to a good few. Yeah, yeah. I remember my first one was against Aston Villa, and I remember Darius Vassell. Remember him? He scored, I think, that day. It was fucking just shows you years ago that was.
Yeah.
I normally play right back, centre defensive midfielder. I'm fairly versatile and well rounded. Never really played any other sports, and when I did, I've never had a set position. I'm a bit of a Guendouzi type of player.
I'll take Guendouzi back in a heartbeat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. Yeah, you're right. That's what we're talking about. That's what I was just talking about earlier on.
Look, the thing is with Chelsea, they got Lukaku in a good position and not putting any balls in the box.
That's the thing, yeah.
I think they're just cruising. They know what they're doing now. They'll take a 2-0 win going to Spurs. They know they're probably going through.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I'm just even looking at Azpilicueta here. He's just getting the ball and he's just sort of passing it back sideways, relaxed. There's no need to go at them really.
Højbjerg getting caught up, and there's Lukaku. No, he's not got it in him to. Yeah, no. If Spurs could go back to their ground with a 2-1, then it's a different thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll score. They're just Chelsea just popping it about, controlling possession. So yeah. Oh, nice play there from Chelsea, and they've won a free kick in a pretty good position. So Alonso will have a go at this. But yeah, no, it does look like it's gonna be 2-0. Never write Spurs off, obviously, but I don't see it happening.
Like from even what I'm looking at, like, Harry Kane hasn't been the best, has he?
Nah, he's ghosted. It's him and Son haven't really. I think Ndombele's been the highlight. Yeah, when he's come on, he's the one that's changed it.
Like, I just think what Kane isn't getting involved in the game, or he needs to do something different. Like, come back and try to fucking get involved a bit more.
Yeah, he does. I agree.
Love to wind up my opponents. Once when I scored, I did a knee slide in front of the opposition manager. Their whole team was fuming after the match and refused to shake my hand. That's class, man. I love it. Well, you would be fucking pissed as well, wouldn't you? If
Alonso thought he could have done better with that, but maybe he's quite good at free kicks.
Stepping up to it.
Yeah, Chelsea are just controlling possession. Spurs don't look like they can even get a hold of the ball. This Brian Gill guy, who is he? Because I don't even know anything about him. He looks dead.
Yeah. I'm just looking at this Alonso here. I've maybe seen Son touch the ball 5 times. Do you know what? I haven't even fucking seen him touch the ball once.
Son and Kane. When have they actually tested the keeper?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Apart from that Harry Kane free kick, which wasn't even that great a free kick, I could have done what he done. But
yeah. Here, but what's your thoughts on the United game? Did you see it?
Oh, mate. Yeah. The thing I'll say, the thing is with United, Ralph Rangnick, like he just seems like another yes man, doesn't he? Like,
yeah.
I think United needs someone who can come in. They need like someone like Conte who will come in and they'll only sign if you give him this, that. Ralph Rangnick seems like he's just coming, like a bit like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Yes, I'll do this. Yes, I'll do that. Because he keeps playing Fred McTominay. It's almost like it's a different manager, but it's the exact same system. Nothing's changed. That like yeah. I don't think United are. Oh my days! How has Spurs not scored there? That was a huge chance. Talk about Brian Gill. He done brilliantly there. This would be funny if Chelsea go and score now. Oh, Lukaku. Lukaku's poor, man. Lukaku is poor. Oh my god. Lukaku should have done much better there.
It's just coming up to the Spurs thing here now.
Spurs should have not me. I don't know. Brian Gill done very well. Pulisic.
He did, yeah.
But then.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I know. I'll tell you what. Kepa done well there. Big up Kepa.
Yeah. Jeez, Chelsea are quick in the break, weren't they?
Yeah, exactly. And Lukaku could have done better there.
Oh, fuck.
He could have gone with his right
Jeez.
foot. If you're a top striker, you're hitting that with your right foot. I don't care.
Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, no.
Top striker shifts that onto their right and bang.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. Jeez, what a movement by your man, that Gill fella.
Yeah. That was fair play to him.
Who was that? Song who took that shot? I think it was. Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I think.
The thing I was saying about United, I think if we were to play them now, we'd have them, because when we played them, we were sort of in that thing where we'd goal up, sit back, but we've changed that. So I feel like if we were to play them now, we will do them. I think. Like
I was saying, like, big up to Wolves, because the Wolves manager outdid Rangnick big time.
Mm-hmm.
His tactics were fucking spot on. They they were patient. They got their goal and they defended. You know what I mean? They were in Old Trafford, so you're not going to go and start banging fucking 2-3 goals in, especially a team that hasn't scored much goals already. They're on 0 goal difference, so goals to goal ratio, you know what I mean? So it was a great result for them, and I'm absolutely delighted for them. And big up to the Wolves manager. You know what I mean? To do that in Old Trafford, have the balls to have a plan, and the plan got executed. Fair play to him.
Like with United, it seems like with United, look at them and you see anyone that plays United, you see them having a chance. Like you don't see, when it's like Burnley versus City, you just say, oh yeah, easy win for City. You're not saying that with United. You always think there's a chance for the team. Oh, I don't know. Rudiger nearly gave it away there. Chelsea are differing in their own half, in their own box here. They need to be careful. That could have gone wrong. Don't know what he was doing. Is Pulisic playing? I don't know. He's playing quite. He looks like he's playing right wing back or something.
Jesus Christ! Yeah.
Maybe a goal would heat things up. It would make the second leg a bit more interesting.
Yeah. It was a pretty sort of Spurs only sort of waking up a small bit now,
Yeah, they are.
Wolves have the second best defense and second worst attack this season. They're boring to watch. Yeah, I know. I understand. They need a striker. If you were a Wolves fan, who would you go for that they could get as a striker?
Aubameyang.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know if he'd fit their system. Jimenez is pretty. He's a
Well, I
solid
think he was out, wasn't he?
choice.
He has
Yeah.
been out or something like that. So he like
Yeah,
you know,
it was the clash against Arsenal with David Luiz, I remember.
that's right. Yeah. Jeez, he bang ahead or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. And they went on to win the game as well.
That's right. Yeah.
Chelsea
Jeez,
coming
he's been out
forward
for that.
here. Go on.
He's been out for that long. Jeez, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he came back a bit earlier this season. Oh, big chance here for Chelsea. Oh, wow, Pulisic. This is why I don't rate Pulisic, man. His end product is shocking.
I was just about to say to you, but do you think he's been played out of position or what?
Right now, he's definitely not in his best position. But still, even against Liverpool, I know he scored that big goal, but he had other chances. If he was clinical, then Chelsea could have won that game because Pulisic was getting a few big chances.
Yeah.
Chelsea, yeah, it's done. Chelsea, like they're keeping the ball well. They're keeping the ball very well.
Yeah, they are.
Spurs ain't got nothing. Lukaku holding up the ball. Oh, that was great play from Chelsea there. Here's Pulisic. Kovacic. Oh, Chelsea have played it out very well here. Oh, they've done very well here. And now Timo Werner. Lukaku. Oh, could have been free. That would have been the tied on. That was very good play from Chelsea. They done really well. Look, Werner done well as well.
Just reading this here.
That's game done, I think.
Yeah, they're done. David McGoldrick, he was actually all right for Sheffield United last season. McGoldrick to Wolves, here we go. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. Like, you know, with Jimenez back as well, like, you know what I mean? They do, but oh yeah, I'm just seeing that there.
McGoldrick, is he? I don't really rate him, to be honest.
He reminds me of Niall Quinn.
I think that's a bit of a Irish bias from Jamino there.
Yeah. Yeah. Lou the lads.
Big up QNTV. Big up
QNTV. Get on him. Subscribe, guys, if you're not. Very good.
Subscribe.
He does a lot of live streaming and stuff like that. He's a Chelsea supporter, so big up to you. I'd say you're smiling and happy today, guy.
But that is full time, everyone. Full time. 2-0 Chelsea.
2-0, yeah.
I was on a stream with QNTV. I think it was on Luca's channel, but nice guy, really nice guy. Go subscribe to him. Jamino, man. Yeah, I know you're joking. I was gonna say, get out of here with McGoldrick.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'd rather have bloody Lord Bentner back or something like that.
Cheers, man. Thanks a million.
Got man.
We have to. So, like, you know, Chelsea were solid tonight. Midfield for me were fucking brilliant. You know, Chelsea or Spurs were just fucking not at the game at all. Yeah. I think now, it's 1 foot in the final for Chelsea. Definitely for me.
Totally. Yeah.
I'd say, like, you know, Harry Kane should have a look at himself tonight, and Son as well. Like, you know, they need to get more involved in the game. If, like, you know, if it's not going their way, fucking do something else different. Like, you know what I mean? One of you come back, sink back into the midfield a small bit, try and help them out, because Chelsea were overrunning their midfield and fucking absolutely making a show of them.
Yeah, exactly. Now it would be amazing if we could go beat Chelsea in the final now.
Oh gee, it'd be fucking mad. But
the banter would come.
Like the last time when we were in the final, geez, I'd say you weren't born. I'd say it was 2000 and geez, what fucking year? It could have been 2002. I could be wrong there. But Ashley Cole, John Terry, and all that. I think Ashley Cole scored that day against us. Chelsea put out a really strong team, and Wenger Wenger stayed with his young players, like, you know. and I was sort of a bit pissed off. I was there. Come on, it's the fucking final. Yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks a million.
Big up, Con. Big up, Con.
Arteta Fuera, exactly. But yeah, look, thanks for a million for coming on, Josh. Really appreciate it. And
No
like,
worries.
you know,
I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah. Look, we'll do more
Certainly.
things again.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, look, if you're not subscribed to Josh, get on it. What are you doing? Come on, wake up, people.
Yeah, come on, people.
Thanks to everyone as well for commenting, everything like that. Without you guys, there's like, you know, really helps. Thanks very much. And yeah, I'll obviously the game's called off tomorrow. I'll drop a video out tomorrow, probably about 6-7 o'clock or something like that. So definitely check it out and stuff. You know, Josh, my man, I usually stream midnight UK time, bro. You more than welcome to come on. Thanks for seeing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'll try. The only thing is midnight. It's school night, innit? So I need to.
Yeah,
but, Sure, you could go on, don't worry.
Yeah. No, I will. That's what I did say.
If anyone would ever want to come on my channel, you're always welcome. Just holler me. My Twitter's in my bio. But yeah, big up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, 100%. Look, we're gonna wrap it up there. I'm gonna go in, have a cup of tea, and I'll try and get to bed early if I can or whatever, like, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna drop a video tomorrow, probably about 7-8 o'clock or something like that. And Josh, what do you have any plans, mate, or anything?
Well, I was gonna do a preview for the game tomorrow. I was gonna do that today, but that's been called off. But on Friday, I'm gonna do the preview for the Nottingham Forest game. If you wanted to come on, I don't mind.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's great.
Big up.
Yeah, fair play. Look, everyone, thanks a million. Subscribe, like, if you don't mind. You know, and same to Josh, I really appreciate you looking in. Take care, everyone. Arteta Fuera.